Happening, everybody? Welcome back to another video from Bulls to the Wall Trading. I hope you guys had a happy holiday weekend, happy Easter, and happy Passover to everybody. Now it's back to trading time, so we're gonna get to it. So for those of you that are just tuning in for the first time, this is a channel that I created, Bulls to the Wall Trading, to inspire people to trade and to break down that barrier that trading is hard or just for really smart people. It's really not that hard, and my goal is to show you guys that and simplify everything for you guys so you can see that it's really not that hard. It does take time, it does take a little bit of hard work, and obviously to study it and learn it, but once you get the hang of it, it's so easy, and you'll be telling yourself, like, why didn't I do this earlier? So that's my goal, to get you guys to see that it's easy and to get you guys to trading, or at least take a look at it. So if you're a new trader or if you're looking to trade, please subscribe and like, and just keep track of my videos, and hopefully you'll learn a little something. This is going to be my watch list for April 3rd, 2018. I'm not a financial planner nor a financial advisor, so anything that I discuss here is just my opinion. And I always tell you guys to please do your own research. I'm not going to sit here and hand out stocks and tell you you should buy this tomorrow or you should sell this tomorrow, because that's not what I'm about. I rather give you guys the tools for you guys so that you guys can find stocks on your own. And just keep in mind that just because I like something and just because I'm calling something out does not mean that you have to like it. We all have different pairs of eyes. We all have a different trading mentality. We all see different things. So I might see something good, but through your eyes, you might think it's bad. That's totally fine. We all have different viewpoints. The way that I make these videos, I talk about day trading first, and then I go into swing trading. So I cover the two biggest ways of trading. So yeah. Oh, my last video, it was the bet that I said, once I reached 100 subscribers, I let my friend do a video, and that's what he wanted me to post. That's not me on the video. That's one of my friends, and we clown him all the time because we say he's really ugly and he's got a good-looking girlfriend. So that's what that was about. So that's not gonna happen again. Well, actually, I told him if I get to 200, we can do it all over again, and I'll put another video. So that's a long way from now. So all right. So day trading. The way that I day trade is I trade the pre-market high or intraday high. And before I get into it, let me just say that this is my style of trading. This does not mean that this is the only way to day trade. There's many ways to day trade. This is my way. I don't know if you guys kept up with the market today, but it was down like 700 points. Everything was red, everything was bleeding, and then I think it finished the day by down like 500 points. So it was a really bad day for the markets. So it was kind of difficult finding some good stocks to have on a watch list for tomorrow, but this is what I got. The first one is YTEN. So for day trading, we identify the high of the day, which is $2.32, and that's where I draw my line, or if you want to get technical, your resistance line. And basically all we want is for the stock price to start moving up, cross the resistance line we just drew. It needs to have good volume. That's the key here. It needs to have good volume, and once it crosses above with that good volume, it could be an indicator that the stock is going to take off. So we would buy as soon as it crosses this line, and hopefully it'll take off. Is it guaranteed that it's going to take off? Absolutely not. The stock can cross our resistance line that we drew. It can go up 2, 3, 5 cents and then come down. That's investing. You're gonna make money and you're gonna lose money. You always got to know that nothing is guaranteed. So every time you buy a stock, you have to be okay with the fact that you might lose money and that it might not go how you wanted it to go. A lot of people always tell me, hey, I want to learn how to trade, but I don't want to lose money. And I'm just like, well, that's impossible. Like, that's like me saying I want to play baseball, but I never want to strike out. Like, that's never going to happen. That's impossible. So just keep that in mind. The next one is HIMX. Ignore this blue line. That's for something else. So we identify the high, which is at 659. So that's where we put our line. And same thing, we just want that the price to start creeping up, cross above our resistance line at 659 with a good enough amount of volume, and again, that could be an indicator that it could take off. What's good volume? Probably in the hundred thousands, like this candle right here. The volume will tell you right here. This candle right here had almost 100,000, so that's pretty good. This candle 75, that's still okay. 24, that's not good. 40, 121,000. So you want a lot of volume. That's the key to all this thing. So again, usually I wouldn't pick these stocks, but I mean it was really hard finding stocks that are worth it. LLNW is the next one. So we identify the high at 443 right there, and same thing, this one's a little bit closer to that resistance line we just drew, so this one's probably a better one than the other two. And same thing, price comes up, crosses above, good volume, you buy in after it crosses, and hopefully it can take off. Again, remember, nothing is guaranteed. With this one, you might see some resistance at $5.50. That's because it is a half dollar. So I always stress the fact that whole dollars and half dollar amounts are a big resistance point. So what I mean by that is if this stock crosses 443, and let's say you buy in at 444 and it goes up, it can see some resistance at $4.50 and come down. So in this case, I would leave it up to you. If you want to buy above 443, just know that you can see some resistance at 450. So if you're comfortable maybe making 7 cents a share or so, then I would go for it. But it's not guaranteed that it's gonna go to 450 and come back down. It could blast through 450 and keep going. Nobody really knows. Nobody knows what a stock is gonna do. That's why I always stress the fact to do your own research and to know that things can go south and not go your way. CDMO is the next one. This one's at 339. And the reason I like it is because it made the high after the market closed, and it's still trading relatively close to that high. So it's at 335 right now. So it's just 4 cents away from the high. So that's definitely a good sign. This light gray area is the aftermarket or post-market, and this right here is the pre-market. Dark black area is the regular trading hours. ARLQ. Whoops. Did I have that right? ARQL. Okay, this is the other one. ARQL 320 would be where we have our line, and it's currently at 319. So it's literally right there. So we would watch it tomorrow to see what happens. Again, we want good volume, and then you guys know the rest. All right, so that is my day trading watch list. So now let's switch over to swing trading. And I don't think I mentioned the chat room that I have. I will leave the link in the description of this video. It's a chat room where we discuss stocks and strategies and just more or less help each other out, and give each other feedback. So as far as swing trading, I mean, the market was so bad today, I didn't even look at charts for potential swings. So I'm just gonna go over some of the stocks that I'm currently in. So BTG, I'm currently in this one. I bought this one last week, I believe. I bought it right here because I figured it bounced, but I really should have bought right here. It came down more to support. So this right here, this candle right here would have been the perfect opportunity, but I jumped the gun early and got in on this one. Either way, it looks like it's coming back up, so hopefully it keeps coming up. And then my next level of resistance is right here around $3.10, and then my next level would be $3.30. So it looks like it's starting to come back up. Just gotta see what it does. And it's, the market, like I said, was pretty crazy today, and it had a green day. It went up 4 cents. So that's very rare to see on a red day. The next one, and this is one of my biggest winners right now, is DDR. I got in on this stock right here at around $7 on this candle right here, and as you can see, it's at $7.29. So that is a profit of about, where am I? 4%, something like that. Yeah, around there, 4% or 29 cents per share, 4%. So it still has room to run. This is my target resistance at $4.98. So hopefully it can keep going. As you can see, it had 2 green days, and then today it had a red day. Obviously the market sucked, but hopefully it can recover and keep its move up. And the next one is XXII. I got in on this one Thursday. Oh man, the reason I got in on it was because of this bounce right here. It came down to support, and I bought in on this candle right here at 235, and today it opened at 235 and it closed at 235. So I'm not losing anything here. This one actually went up to $2.40, so I was pretty pumped about that. And then once the market started just going down to like 600-700, that's when it started to come down. So so it's still pretty good. I think a lot of people panicked because of what the markets did, but at least my stocks held their own pretty good. I know one of the stocks that I was looking at last week, AMD, this thing just, this is where I have my support, and this thing just broke through support. It's making newer lows, and it was all the way up at $15. So at some point this is going to rebound up, so this might be a good one to keep an eye on at some point to get in. But yeah, that's basically all I have as far as day trading and swing trading. One thing that I would suggest, guys, is don't panic when you see the market go down, when you see everything red. A lot of people are freaking out. Oh, it's crashing. Oh, I don't consider it crashing. It's just a correction. The market isn't always going to go up. The market isn't always going to be bullish. Don't worry if you're too scared or too worried about market conditions, then just sit it out and just wait for it to end. Use this as a learning experience. See how stocks respond to the Dow Jones moving, how they respond to the S&P, and how they respond to like big market moves, like you saw today. I know Tesla's getting crushed. Look at that. It's getting destroyed. It broke through previous support. It broke through everything, the 200, the 50, the 20. So this is getting blown up. Let's see, it has lost about 32% in like what, a month maybe or so. That's pretty nuts. I think Amazon's another one that's getting blown up. Amazon, yeah, whew, man, that one's coming down. Yeah, this one's been coming down. MACD, RSI, everything. So obviously there's some political things going on with this one. It went down $75 in one day. That's crazy. Holy crap, that's crazy. But yeah, that's about it. That's all I have. If you're not comfortable trading, like I said, then just sit it out and keep an eye on the stocks that you might want to trade and just see how they respond. One thing that I recommend for those more experienced traders, or for people that are a little bit more comfortable trading, is that when the market goes down, that creates buying opportunities. For example, let's take Amazon. You really think Amazon is going to stay at $1,300? I mean, of course it could keep coming down a little bit more, but at some point this is going to pick up steam and come back up again. So same thing with Facebook. Facebook was getting crushed last week. So look, right here it rebounded, and it went from 153 to 160 basically. That was, you could have made some money there. So when there's a sell-off, that creates buying opportunities. You just have to be comfortable, and know what you're doing. So and if we wanted to get a little technical here, we could say that's the support, and you could tell that that's where it bounced. So yeah, don't panic. Sell-offs create buying opportunities. If you're not comfortable, just watch and see how your stock or the markets respond, and use it as a learning opportunity. Again, subscribe and like. Thank you everybody for the support. Thank you for getting me to 100 subscribers. I'm sorry for that video if you guys watched it. It's pretty funny actually, but bet's a bet, so I had to do it. Check out the free chat room in the description of this video. Good luck tomorrow. Hope you guys are making money. Hope you guys are learning, and I will leave it there.